going like...
Leg out.
Welcome back to another episode of Morally Tied Up with
Alex.
Amy.
SJ, where we read spicy books.
So you don't have to. We're going to have to make our friggin' tune that now, aren't we?
Yeah, we really are.
We've got to do a little...
We need to do a little dance. So when the jingle...
Okay.
And let's go.
So you may know us from Book Talk and Bookstagram. We love to act like idiots, but we're having a damn good time while doing it.
It is our personal mission to find you guys the best all-round spicy book, in our humble opinion, because it's my opinion is in fact a full sentence. We'll be doing this using our own unique rating system.
Our credentials are, we read a lot of books, and we feel like we know the perfect criteria that makes up a damn good book.
Each week on every episode, we will be spotlighting a new book, our author, and place it on our leaderboard.
We're winging it here, but as we say, we are just 1/3 of a whole idiot. And again, you guys are back here listening to us, so...
So this week, the next book on the chopping block is...
Friends.
By Nyla motherfucking K.
It was terrible. Chaos. We are chaos.
We are chaos.
That is fine, because we're funny. We read For the Fans by Nyla K.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to see where it places on our leaderboard by going through our trusty little rating system, what we call the
5p.
which are, ladies,
Plot.
name,
Point of penetration.
Penis energy.
the positions. Leg out.
There you go. This is going to be our new little slogan. Now.
Isn't it?
Well, to begin, For the Fans is about Kyron and Avi.
His babies.
Baby backwards cap. They're step siblings, and they're effing for the fans to pay for college.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty
Yeah,
much
that
it.
pretty much sums it up.
It does.
Without giving any spoilers.
It's so hard, isn't it, when you got to talk about a book because you don't want to spoil it.
We really don't.
Listen, we ain't in the business of spoiling things here, guys.
And if if we do, we do not do it intentionally.
No.
No,
We can
do
edit
not.
that ish out, it's fine. We'll fix it in post. That's what they say in it in showbiz.
Yeah, that is what they say. So,
Simple question. Did we like the book?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh
10
my
out of 10.
god.
10 out of 10.
I swear to God, that book, that audio book.
Oh, I have never heard a more perfectly cast audiobook in my life.
I honestly can't. Corvin and Harvey were just chef's kiss, okay? Chef's goddamn kiss.
Thank you.
If we had to mention which MMC are we loving the most?
Avi.
I'm on Avi's team as well.
I'm Team Avi.
Don't get me wrong, I love Kai.
You did.
But Avi's our little stoner dude.
Be his baby. I'll be his bottom.
We got no chance in hell, but listen.
Hey, Avi's bi.
I'll take his bestie.
Avi's bi.
He
Avi's
is
bi.
bi.
We
But
have a chance.
We do, but it's his baby.
Yeah.
I have no
That's true.
chance, guys.
That's true. We don't. She's not wrong. We don't have a chance because we are not, in fact, Kyron Arbor.
We're
That's
definitely.
Star quarterback for the Eagles. Yes, I am a super fan. Not of American football, of Kyron Arbor.
of Kai and Avi.
Of Nyla in general.
I'll take the bestie. I'll take being there.
Well, there's another book coming out
Yes.
for the fans. You did.
I did, yes.
Coach.
I did not know that.
Did you not?
Coaching a little certain someone. I'm on Nyla's Discord. Just because I get a bit of intel. But that's actually been publicly announced.
Yeah.
Here's another book.
Sharing government secrets over here.
Don't sue me! Listen, I'll tell you what, the amount of secrets those guys keep between us, between street teams and stuff.
Honestly.
We were probably part of the. We can actually classify ourselves as part of the CIA.
We
Yeah.
are CIA.
We are CIA.
MI5.
Call me Detective Alex. Superintendent.
Special Agent Forces.
Special
We're the Avengers nobody knew.
Powerpuff Girls!
We are
Powerpuff
Powerpuff
Girls.
Girls. You will get that tattoo. You will get that tattoo, SJ.
I will get that tattoo.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, stay on track. Stay on track.
No, I want to know which Powerpuff Girl we are.
I'm the angry one. Is it Blossom? No.
Yeah, so, right, little backstory. Amy, our fiery one.
That's me.
Right? She's the fiery one, shock horror. So she's Buttercup. I'm just a baby. I'm just the little baby of the group. So, of course, I'm Bubbles. Mistake over here.
I'm Blossom.
Awesome. Tattoo.
Which
Pending.
I actually can't remember what she does, but I know she's in the middle.
Yeah, she's a queen. She's not actually a queen. She's just, she's the leader.
I would say, yeah. She keeps them all in check.
That's probably more Alex. She's the producer. She's the mama bear.
Listen, I try my best, okay? And I think I do a pretty damn good
We try our damn best to keep you out of damn jail.
I'm not in jail, am I?
We're here.
This is true. This is true, guys.
It is.
You love me.
We do. We do. We will go to jail for you. We will go to jail. Just bring us in with her.
You'll be next to me. I don't know why you lot pretend like you lot. I may have instigated it, but you know full damn well that you're going to be in with me.
Right next to the policeman wanted guards like. Did you see the way he looked at me?
This is gonna be the one phoning Daniel. I need bail money.
Listen, these guys got me in trouble again.
She'd be like, hey, Amy started it. SJ jumped in.
I was just there trying to keep the peace, guys.
We need to get back on track.
Okay. So first step, first P, guys, is plot. What do we rate in the plot for the fans? I'm gonna give it a 4.
4.
It's unanimous.
Unanimously a 4. All right, let me just write that down.
So the thing about Nyla K is your gal has a skill of making sure she has the balance between smut and plot in all books.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Thick boy. Thick boy.
They are thick, but you don't realise it, and that's when I love a book. It can be a thick, and I mean, love a thick book, but
Like
if
it's thick.
I like them thick.
I look big.
I like them chunky.
Like round. Something.
But yes, you are correct. She's just very good at, you don't realise how thick the book is, and she has the perfect balance between plot and smut.
And my fucking god, is there smut in this book?
And the smut is smutting.
For the fans.
There were times I
I need a fan to calm me down. Cool me down, sorry.
But yeah.
Yeah, I loved that not only was the spice be spicing, but our little Kyron went on a little journey
He did.
of self-discovery and finding himself.
Agreed.
I think the character development in this book was incredible, because seeing Avi come out of his shell as well was incredible, but seeing Kai's journey from broken boy to just his baby was just 10 out of 10. I couldn't fault that at all. It was unreal.
Only reason I won't give it a 5, I've just read books with a bit more plot. That's the simple reason why.
Yeah, that is the same for me, to be honest.
No, guys, I'm a simple gal.
Absolutely not. Do not lie to the people. That is so untrue.
Why?
I don't even want to recommend you a book.
Me neither. I am so terrified every time I give Alex a book. I am, here you go. Here you go. You might like this.
Shaking with pure fear.
Okay, I'm not that, but listen, right, so they say that I'm the friend that before you start a book, they go, before you start.
Oh, 100%.
She is that friend. The only friend I am terrified of recommending books for.
Some shite and loved it. I read Zodiac Academy. 5 stars. Have you read that?
I have not, no.
I cannot say that.
I can read some trash and love it.
Have I recommended a book that you've read yet?
No, because I'm also really stubborn in terms of picking up a book.
You are. I am going to say this, okay? So I've been recommending Taming Seraphine to everybody. I've been recommending Binding 13 and Keeping 13 and all of those books. And do you know, every person that has read it, when I have said read it, has come at me and rated them 5 stars, okay?
I am doing the blood ties line.
Finally doing mine. I read mine last year.
I know. I am doing the Arya starting tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're not reading it because of me, are you?
Yes, I am.
But you-
I even said, Amy, in the comments to Ray. I even
domestic.
said,
We're having a
Amy,
domestic right
You
now.
see what I have to deal with?
We're having a domestic, okay?
I have been Amy has been pestering me to read this, so this might be the sign that I actually need to do it right now.
Do. And I
I
need
just
all
have
the
one thing to
reactions.
say. Have I ever let y'all down with a book recommendation?
No.
No.
Shut the fuck up then.
No!
How many times have I told you?
Yeah, you have! The
When?
fucking Lord series!
Shut up! We're not.
Blasphemy!
We're not discussing this again, okay?
No.
Wrong. I am right. You're wrong. Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
Water Crunch came down in a bubble, Doug!
The princess, and what were her sister?
Honestly, Alex, we're gonna dedicate a whole episode
You
to that,
still don't
okay?
want to read the book with the stripper mouse and the heart that's being.
And penis bones.
And there's something wrong with me for not.
There's a stripper mouse called Cardi.
stripper
Read the book.
Read the book, okay? Amy did it.
I did.
Amy's a good girl.
You're missing out on the strip. I absolutely am not, but I just like people telling me what to read.
Did I not suggest Sinister as the novella? You both ate it up.
We did. We may have done Step Brothers Drumstick
We did. We
reenactment,
did the whole thing.
but we did read it.
Hey, Amy.
Yeah.
Did you just touch my drum set?
I'm not doing this right now, girl. I know you touched my drumstick.
You should be medicated. Right, this is where my point was going that you ladies distracted me from. I'm a simple girl.
Absolutely not.
Shut. Nothing will ever be a simple baby.
For me, it's sweetheart.
I loved it. I loved it so much. That is one of my favourite pet names because of how it was used. It's not just the pet name itself, it's the
It was
use
the
of the pet
sassiness
name.
when he kept calling him baby. It's just, stop calling me baby, but you are my baby.
I'm not your fucking baby. You sure about that?
You sure about that? So how will we rate the pet name?
5.
That's 5.
5.
5.
110% of 5 for me.
Not even a question. Because
Zero
again,
question.
I'm a simple girl.
Absolutely not.
Lying. Pathological liar.
Why lie?
Why the fuck you lying?
Lying.
Why you always lying?
lying.
Oh my god. Wow, we're getting off track. Pretty standard. Next, point of penetration.
Oh, penetration.
Now, this one actually is quite a complicated answer because my guys did a lot of diddlying before they did the daddlying, okay?
They did. They did it
did.
a lot for the
And
fans.
in this one, we're counting it
We're counting it.
for the fans.
That would be chapter 9, where Frankie, Avi, and Kyron are making a video for the fans.
The fans. I'm going to say that after every time we say it.
In that scene, though, the eye contact,
Tension.
The tension.
the
That was everything.
and the leaving. Oh,
I just love the banter in chapter 9 and chapter 10 when they're recording.
So for me, it was their first scene alone. I will never forget. They didn't even do the daddlying, they just did the diddlying.
yeah.
But
Yep.
that scene is forever ingrained in my memory because it's the whole, you sit that end of the sofa, I'll sit this end of the sofa, and now they slowly move together, they're like
Yeah.
drawn to each
And
other.
it's just like inching bit by bit.
like over each other.
And this is that thing when I say tension is everything in a book sometimes. You don't even have to be banging, but if your tension is tensioning, it sometimes is enough.
It is.
And when it snaps,
And then when it go, it's the fuck it moment for me.
Ceased.
Yep.
For me, in that scene, the particular scene, is when Avi says, "You're gonna come for me," and Kyron refuses to say it. And I'm like, give up.
Do it, bro.
Just do it, bro. But I think my favorite chapter ever is chapter 13. Chapter 13, when he says, "I'm not fucking you for money, Avi."
what does he say?
And what does he say?
Who says you'd be fucking me?
Honestly.
For the fans.
For the fans. It's literally the only reason I have this to go.
And also another thing, the fact that he made a gif of them doing the deed.
Was this the moment where he says, looks like we found our bottom?
It is. It's on chapter 17, I think, where he made a gif and sent it to him because Chiron was ignoring him.
Oh, because he's not his fucking baby.
Denial is a no, that is Alex. Alex needs to say that. Say it.
Denial is a river in Egypt.
Your stepbrother is gay.
Yes, he is.
Oh god, this book. Okay, next bit.
We could discuss every single chapter of this book.
We could. I have every single chapter.
The little lines on his hand, the little avenues that he follows to keep his mind.
Stop it.
And he makes a new one just for Avi.
I know. Oh, stop it.
So it's not just all smut, guys. This is what we mean.
It's not. It's also true love.
It is.
Real love. Connection.
It is. It may have started out for the fans, but it did not stay that way.
For the fans. I'm going to give that a 4.5 and I'll tell you for why. Although we say that Nyla is good at plot and spice, and she really, really is, she really laid the foundation
She did,
for this relationship. So, I know we said chapter 9, but Miss Thang writes the biggest chapters on planet Earth. So, them 9 chapters were hours long.
Yeah.
Each.
They
So,
were.
don't get me wrong, she made up for it after that, but we waited.
Yeah.
We waited. We went through their life.
You did go through it a bit to get to it.
Yeah.
So I will say I think you're probably right with the 4.5.
You reckon?
I agree.
I reckon you're right. Because
I'd
don't
give
get me
it a
wrong.
4, but because she made up for it so thoroughly,
Yeah.
Oh,
worth the 0.5.
definitely worth the 0.5. So we'll give that one a 4.5, guys.
Positions! Now listen. They did a bit of everything.
They did a bit of everything.
They really did. Chiron was bottoming out.
Do you want to know what my favourite position is with them two?
Go on.
Face to face. When they are face to face and they're the eye contact and it's that moment when they realise, and I think there's one scene, I think it's when it's from Kai's POV and he's realising that he is his baby.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's those moments for me because I think it's a scene where they're not filming. There's no
Well, they
filming
forget to
involved.
film, don't
They
they?
forget
They
to film.
do.
That's not for the fair.
Oh, Alex. Yeah, face to face for me is when they're face to face and it's that emotional connection that starts connecting as well as the connection that's going on.
Connected in all the possible ways.
In every hole possible.
Every orifice.
Every orifice. I will say 4 for positions.
I'm going to say 3.5.
Really?
Because listen, did they bang a lot? Yes.
Yes.
But like, some of the books we've read, guys.
Yeah.
I agree. There weren't that many, like, wow.
I know.
How is he bending like that?
Yeah. Like, there are some moments for sure. Like, okay, now, so to some people, that kind of activity would be considered quite high up there.
Mm-hmm.
In the space of that's just standard.
Mm-hmm.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Bodily anatomy and all that. So bearing that in mind, there was nothing out of the ordinary.
That's fair. That's a fair statement.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we've got to think of these subjective as well. Subjectively?
Yeah. That's fair.
I can agree with that. I can get on board with that.
I can get on board with that. So I can 3.5 that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
So, last up, this one, right, for starters, we have 2 MMCs to count this on.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to start with Mr. Avi Vega himself. Does my man's have big dick energy?
5.
5.
I think he does.
I will die on that hill.
I am not going to
You know
back
what?
down
Yeah,
from
I
this
can
one.
give him a 5. It's big penis energy, but in a different way.
In a different way. Do you know what it is for me? Why he gives me big D energy? It's when he meets Kai for the first time and they're in the back garden and he makes his little diggy comments. Mm-hmm. And he just shows that he's a little bit more spicier than Kai thinks he is. But he just makes them so subtly that then that comes out so much more when he gets comfortable to express himself. But if you think about how he is, he doesn't hide who he is. He's not ashamed of who he is.
No, he doesn't give 0 fuck.
For me, it's his
Zero.
confidence, like his
Yes.
cockiness, the sass
He oozes it.
It's the whole, I'm not your babe, and he's like, you're sure acting like it. Like, I don't know if he actually says that, but that's the energy he's giving.
Exactly. He gives off that whole cocky persona that he gives off from the jump. He's like it from the get-go.
He actually says when they're doing the, I guess we just found our bottom.
Big D energy.
Exactly.
Okay, I can support it. Miss Abby Vega gets a 5.
So that's unanimous.
Yeah.
Five for Avi.
Right, what about Kyron?
For me personally, that's a 4. And I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like most of the time, he actually didn't deserve Avi. I felt like he was being a D-bag for no reason. I feel like it's fair enough. He was in denial. It was his stepbrother. He had some issues he needed to work on. But I just felt like my man Avi deserved better.
Yes.
At some stage, yeah. At some points, yeah. I definitely can see what you're saying.
Like how we'd keep turning him down and being nasty and then turning up at his door and just expecting Avi to just be
and
like...
then expecting him to be there waiting on his beck and call on his terms. Didn't give me big D energy.
No.
It gave me weak boy energy.
It did. It gave me asshole.
Okay. But he made up for it though. Like, my guy had his reasons.
Definitely did.
We're toxic little bitches, okay? We can excuse some toxic behaviour if there's good reason.
In fiction, in our books, in real life, jail.
Yes.
For the fans.
100%. But I wouldn't give him a 5.
I'd say 3.
I was going to say 3 as well. I was going to say 3. Just because...
SJ's going lower, that's what that face is.
He's don't get me wrong, but he's confident, he's feisty, all of those things that you kind of want an MMC to be, but they're in the moments that you're a bit like, you don't need to be right now. Like, come on, bro. Really? But not in a way where I didn't love him, because it was him and it all made sense in the end why he was like it. But that's the whole point of books. You're meant to be like, oh, you're a dick. And then in the end, you're like, I absolutely love you, like forever. That's the whole point. But he didn't give me big D energy.
I want to know what SJ is thinking. What are you scoring?
I'm gonna go. I can meet you guys in the middle. 3.5.
What were you gonna say?
She said 4.
I said 4.
Okay. We'll meet in the middle. We'll go 3.5.
We can
do
go
that.
in the middle, and I'm gonna say why I was gonna give him 4. It's not only the fact that he was being a dick. It's the trauma that causes him to be the way that he is, what he went through.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But I think
that's one of the reasons, like, he can't let go until the very end.
Oh, yeah, his reason is
kind of makes
justified.
up for his dickish behavior towards Avi.
100% justified reasons, yeah.
Not a 5-star MMC.
Remember, we're not rating him as a person, we're rating his big dick energy.
Yeah, exactly. We're rating his energy, not him as an MMC as a whole.
I will still say 3. I can go as low as 3.5.
I can 3.5 it.
We'll 3.5 it.
I think he deserves that 0.5.
So because we can only have one number for our big penis energy, we are going to meet in the middle. What did we get? Abby got 5, Karen got
3.5.
3.5. So we'll go
with 4.
We'll go with 4.
4 as an overall.
So, tallying up, guys. Oh my god, it got exactly the same as our new scores. 21, but we rated them differently. I'm gonna triple check my maths, because,
We'll find a book we don't like. Yeah, we're gonna have something lower down.
We do.
With the 2 books we have on the leaderboard, For the Fans is in the lead.
They're tied. Do you want me to stick it on the board for the camera?
Put it on board, Kyok.
Put on boards?
We're going to put this on the leaderboard, and there will be a picture on our socials if you want to keep up to date with the leaderboard.
There is going to be a new leaderboard. Don't judge my leaderboard right
There
now.
will.
Okay? Okay, me other ones did come inside, guys.
Did Under Your Scars get 21 too?
Yeah.
So before we wrap up on For the Fans, standout moments.
Standout moments. Ooh.
I've already told you mine. It was the couch. I'll never forget that moment.
For me, it's the choke me daddy. Chapter 10. When they're gonna record and Avi is literally toying with Kyron because Kyron is so uncomfortable in that situation. So he basically just goes, choke me daddy.
Oh, in the threesome.
In the threesome.
I remember now.
Chapter 14, give your dick what it wants.
That's the other moment. That's the you broke my dick.
Yeah.
So true.
When the dick don't work. Yeah. I've got to say, a pivotal moment for me would probably be that. When he says, you broke me.
He was lay on top of him.
Yeah.
And it was like when I was making out with Lexi, I couldn't even get hard.
Yep. Oh.
Why am I hard now?
That is a definite pivotal moment.
I filmed to that audiobook. I could quote it word for word.
Because I've got to say, that is definitely a pivotal moment because it's that realisation when Kai realises that he is in fact gay.
I have another one that I wrote down, and it's chapter 20. They're at home for Christmas, and they're doing the deed, guys.
Obviously.
And he's eating his
In the shower.
juices out of the back hole.
I have artwork of that scene.
A little suction moment.
I've seen that artwork.
I have that artwork right here. Signed.
Show it, and we can
Can I show it
censor
on the camera?
We can censor it out.
You can blur it.
Hang on.
Damn.
Look at that ass.
That is some good shit.
I also have this one from... I get as much as I want though. Okay, so this is the part where we ask you to ask us anything that you might like to know about literally anything. What's your name, star sign, social security number? Let me find a question. Asked, what are your top 5 MMCs?
That's the same question.
Jeez, that's a... Okay.
I'll answer because I already know, because I
also know. You want to go first?
Number 1, y'all already know, Cade Mitchell from the Edge of Darkness trilogy. He is my husband, and I will take no arguments at this time. After that, Professor Lance Orion, which neither of you know.
And we will probably never know him.
If you know, you know. Okay? You don't know any of it. Folks, you don't know Castile Denier. This is criminal. Wow. Lance Orion, Castile Denier, Sean Roberts, obviously.
Obviously.
My little golden retriever. And Christian Reeves.
That's good.
They're my
That
top
is a
5.
good...
For me, starting off strong, Saint Beckham Carter. Okay? Jeremy Volkov,
Ooh.
Christian Reeves. I will have to add Tobias Mitchell to that.
What are you doing?
I
Back up.
I know.
Bro, back up.
I know bass is gonna be mine. I know bass, but now I don't know bass. Okay.
I don't care, back up. Remove that man from your list.
I will not.
Right, I just want to give the guys a little context, right? We have a rule in our friend group, okay? Obviously, book boyfriends are never going to be our thing. We're not delusional, we're not insane. However, we all get one. We all get one book boyfriend that no one else is allowed to share. Mine is obviously Cade Mitchell. Ms. Amy, who's yours?
Tobias Mitchell. Daddy T. Remove my man from your list.
Cannot. It is one of my top 5 MMCs. I'm not taking him away. I'm just saying.
Let me just take this person off and just add somebody else to my list.
And last but not least, Raphael Visconti.
Who's that?
Sinners.
He is one of the MMCs from Sinners Anonymous. Oh my God, Sinners Anonymous series by Some Sketcher, and he has 2 books: Sinners Condemned and Sinners Consumed. You need to read. It is my all-time favorite.
I do.
Mafia.
Listen, I get a little wrapped up in my MM sometimes, okay?
Okay? The audiobooks are amazing, and they're duet narration.
Okay, I'm more inclined. More inclined. I really quickly need your number 1 that no one's allowed to share.
Who's your number 1 husband that no one's allowed to share?
Saint Beckham Carter.
So you heard here, Fox. Don't mess with Cade Mitchell, Tobias Mitchell, or St. Beckham Carter.
I will go to war for that man.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Until I'm probably sure, until I'm
Back up,
being
bro.
introduced to Adam Price, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be Mrs. Price afterwards.
What about bass?
Forget that. I'm gonna be Mrs. Sebastian Price.
Prince.
No, Prince. Sorry. When Lee Rivers finally finishes that trilogy.
It's happened again, guys. We did it last week with the Ravenhood, how we all have the separate preferences, and it's happened again with the Edge of Darkness trilogy. We are so compatible.
It's unmatched.
Yes, we are.
We are meant to be. Is what
There's
we
no
are.
life.
Although I have a hear me out. Okay?
Okay.
Ewan, while reading Psychotic Obsession
Oh
by
my
Lee
God.
Rivers. I know we're going on an adventure now, guys. Ewan is tattooed.
Hand
Not a
tattoos?
hand
That man.
necklace? Shut up. Shut up.
A potential book boyfriend was not on my 2025 bingo card. It was not.
Absolutely
No,
not.
it was not.
But then I was like, Aria, will you please ride this motherfucker? Or I will.
Forgive that man. Just forgive him.
Literally.
Amy's
Five.
turn to share her top 5 MMC.
Oh, yeah, go on.
So, Daddy T, because Tobias Mitchell is king, and I will forever be staying toxic for that man. Okay, toxic is
And
my.
he is toxic.
He is
Yes.
the epitome of toxic. Okay, Hayden Jameson Reeves, that man, anal hook and all. I don't care. That man. I can't. You need to read it, Alex. Okay. You need
Yes,
to
you do, Alex.
You need to read Carnage.
Yes,
and Madness.
you do.
I need to listen to it because I need to listen to Corvin King say dolphin.
Corvin, like I read it and then redone the audiobook, and
Same.
Corvin is a perfect Hayden.
We
Like
loved it,
I
didn't he? Really
couldn't,
related to him.
Perfect.
like literally couldn't have chose a better person for Hayden. 10 out of 10. Number 3 is Caden King from Beautiful Fiend, because listen, I get the prologue. He's not a nice guy, but I'm going to continue to stay toxic. Okay, I don't care.
You want to be his little bee.
I want to be that man's little bee. I want to be his everything. Okay? Everything I want to be. And then again, staying toxic. Killian Carson. That man can force me on my knees any day.
On a
Okay?
cliff.
On a cliff, hanging me over the edge. I will do whatever he
I'll
says.
take both options, please and thank you.
Exactly. It
I
will be,
will
yes,
Russian
please.
roulette.
Thank you. No worries. And then Tristan Kane.
Oh, I love Tristan.
How the hell, off subject, but that series, why does Dante Moroni not get more love?
Do you know what it is for
I need
me?
to read the rest of the
A
series.
broken boy. I love a broken boy.
Dante is broken.
I know he's broken, but Tristan doesn't talk to people.
Okay, then what about, I can't say his name because it's a spoil, what about Shadow Man?
I love Shadow Man, but sometimes it's that first person that just hits.
Confused right now.
You need to finish the series
You
then.
read the books.
Oh, one day.
They're really good.
I only read The Predator.
I just love that man. The way he is, it's for me how they communicate without saying anything. He just looks at her and she knows exactly what he's thinking. And it's just flaws. Like, flawed for that man. I love him. All imperfections and all. I love that man. And then my top 5. That's me.
Hey, Alex, have you read God of Fury?
Have you read God of Fury, Alex?
No, next time we do an MM book, I'm gonna ask you.
Do you know what? You want to dive into it? I'll dive into it, okay? Are we diving into it?
We're diving into it.
Not now. No, no, we're sticking to the plan. We're gonna do it next time when we have more time.
Okay, next question. What is the filthiest book you've ever read? Filth. Just pure filth.
Pure
Pure
smut.
filth.
Probably the Lords, because I just feel like nearly every chapter something's going on. Something's
Literally.
going in something.
I
Something's
agree. I
It's
agree.
exhausting.
something's going in something. Something's going up something. Something's going down something.
Someone's going round something.
Something's vibrating somewhere.
Somewhere connected to the Bluetooth.
Damn collar and leash. I still not over it. Anyway.
Because even when I think of madness, there's a lot of smut in madness.
There is.
a lot more plot.
There's also plot.
There's a lot of plot in madness.
There's a
but
lot
there's
of
a
plot.
lot
There's a
smut.
lot of scheming, secret society, uncovering secrets.
There is. But the plot and how that turns out, chef's kiss. But I've got to say the Lord series for me, because there's just a lot of smut. There's a
It
lot of
is.
smut in those books.
Too much, if you will,
Sometimes.
for me.
For you.
I will say one of the filthiest books I've ever read is gonna go to Mila Crawford. The Hunt, which is a why choose. And there's a scene where a guy basically hangs from a ceiling, finishing himself off.
Ooh.
There's a scene like that in the Darkly Madly duet. He's in prison and he's just butt-ass naked, doing like pull-ups, but like, and
He is choking with a rope.
I mean, I'm not here to yoke anybody's yum. If that's what gets you, that's what gets you.
The way Mila will write something heartfelt that will literally want you to cry, make you want to cry. And trauma. It's always like trauma
Bless you.
bonding people together. And then there's the smut where I was like, Nyla, I think the FBI is searching for you because you use like a straw or the degradation of eating stuff on the floor. And in that book, the psychopath, Cass, he's my favorite one. And he's narrated by Liam DeCosimo.
We love Liam.
We do. He actually told me about an author named Jade West.
I've heard of Jade West.
She said, if you think I write smut and filth and degradation, she said, you need to read Jade's.
Maybe she'll be on our list of books that we need to read.
I checked Audible. She has she has an audiobook that's free. The one that's in your subscription or something.
Sugar
Jade
Daddies.
West.
Oh, I've seen Ginger and Spice talk about Jade West.
Yeah, we got Bait, there's The Man,
Or was it Shannon? It might have been Dev Reeds that spoke about the.
Call Me Daddy.
Yeah, Sugar Daddies is for free. You can just play it. I don't know if they're duet narration.
Fucking Anatomy Bingo.
Yes.
Was anyone managed to tick off any more?
I was able to tick off one, which was Tunnel, so I'm going to tick that off.
What book was it from?
It was Code of Silence.
Who's that by?
That is Chantal Tessier. It was in Code of Silence.
I need to read those books, but I'm waiting for the audiobooks. And she keeps teasing that they're up soon. Coming soon.
She is currently editing them. She's going through a edit because obviously she wrote these very early doors, which I've read Code of Silence. I can understand because I've read her current writing, so I can see why she would maybe want. I still loved it as it is, but I can also see why she'd want to.
Can't knock any more off.
Me neither.
So current standing is tied for me and the fiery one.
I'm falling behind.
Yes.
Say, if you want any more behind the scenes and the opportunity to ask us any questions that you might have, follow us on all our social media. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and the Tube of You.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Stay
Stay
toxic.
toxic.
Only
We
out.
are toxic. One day we'll get it right, guys. One day.
It's